Hey, Matt! It's time to start the video!
On occasion, I have found myself in a situation where people on the internet are mad at me, and that probably seems surprising to many of you who've been following me for years. I'm such a likable, friendly guy. Man, F you. Eat my entire ass. It's hard to believe anybody would ever be mad at me for any reason, but sometimes they are. Let's get to the list. And we'll go 3 to 1. We'll start at number 3. Number 3. This has to be in the top 3. It's a recent hit. And that is, of course, raw milk. It's just a few months ago that I tweeted that raw milk is disgusting and unsanitary. And there were like 14,000 outraged comments on that tweet alone. That's not exaggeration. 14,000 people. And it was, and many thousands more beyond that as the raw milk fans exploded in outrage. Well, they were either exploding in outrage or from the diarrhea from all the E. coli in their milk. Either way, it's no wonder, that they were so upset. But this is about healing today. It's about coming to an understanding. So this is what I want to say to the raw milk fans. I want to tell you that I hear you, that I understand you, that I don't judge you. It's understandable that you're so angry, that you're so furious, that you're so hysterical with rage. And it's because of the parasites in your brain from the raw milk. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're totally infested with worms. I know it's hard. I know what you're going through. I mean, I don't know exactly. I don't have the dietary habits of a third world hobo like you do, but I can imagine. And I truly feel for you. If I could reach out to you and give you a hug, I would. But I don't want to catch whatever viruses you have. So from a safe social distance, I want to tell you that I'm here for you. So that's the first one. Number 2, here's another recent one. It was a big one. Also within the last few months, the internet was shocked and appalled and scandalized when I said that sick days are for children and that no adult should ever take a sick day. Sick days are for children, okay? I still came into the office and recorded a video with subtitles when I lost my voice.
The doctor said I had laryngitis. He said it's a minor illness. I should be fine in a few days.
Need to be at work, okay? This was very upsetting to many people who started hyperventilating and screaming at me about it. They said that they take sick days all the time, and how dare I pass judgment on them for it? I believe them that they're sick all the time, and that's what they get for drinking all the raw milk. But I was especially surprised by the number of men who were shrieking like little girls at me. I don't mean that as an insult, but it's just like they did sound like little girls. Because I come from an old school tradition. The way I see it, a man gets up, goes to work, no matter how sick he feels. I don't care if you have a fever of 112 degrees. I don't care if your internal organs are falling out of your orifices. You pick them up, you put them back, wherever they'll fit, and you go to work. I don't care if you died 20 years ago. You get up and bring your decaying ass to work. That's my mentality though. And it's how I was raised. And I've realized that not every man was raised the same way. I should have understood that. I should have accounted for it. And I need to stop imposing my way of thinking and living on other people, which is why I'm sorry I wasn't more specific. I am, because I should have said that, if you take a sick day, it means that you're a woman or you're a child or you're a total pansy. I should have said that. I should have added that layer of nuance, right? And I didn't, and I apologize. So I want to once again, I ignored the wuss community, and that's on me. You could have been, if you take a sick day, you're any of those things. Or you're gay. So that's the other thing. It could also be that. I don't mean that as an insult. Again, it's not an insult. I'm just saying it's one of those things is what you are if you take a sick day. So we can put that one to bed. Look, we all know how Christmas season goes these days. The stores put up their decorations in October. Corporations try to sell you on their version of holiday spirit. Before you know it, you're stressed out, overwhelmed, and completely missing the actual point of the season. That's why I want to talk to you about something actually meaningful, Advent. It's the sacred time before Christmas where we're supposed to prepare our hearts through prayer and reflection. But let's be honest, between these shopping frenzies and social obligations, most of us are doing anything but that. This is exactly why I've partnered with Hallow for their Advent Pray 25 Challenge. And I know what you're thinking, another app, another program, but this isn't about checking boxes or following some corporate wellness trend. This is about reclaiming what Advent is actually supposed to be about. They've put together their best Advent program yet with daily guided prayer sessions, authentic Advent music, not the commercialized Christmas songs you'll hear at the mall in November, and content specifically designed to help you grow in your faith during this sacred season. Right now, you can join me and thousands of others who are choosing to take back Advent from the chaos of modern Christmas. Just go to hallow.com/Walsh to get started. That's HALLOW.com/Walsh. Let's actually prepare our hearts for Christmas this year instead of just our shopping carts. Finally, my number one internet controversy, and this takes us back a couple of years to that infamous moment when I said, totally seriously of course, that anime is satanic. What's your opinion on anime? It's really popular amongst teens and young adults. I think it's all satanic. All anime to me seems weird, just like bizarre, creepy. And this has proved to be the hot take of all hot takes. What was for me a brief aside, an offhanded remark, has become a rallying cry for the anime community for years now. They're still traumatized by it, even now. So today I do want to apologize to the anime community. It's taken me a while. It's taken me a couple of years to work up to get to this point where I can even say this. I should not have said anything to upset you. I should not have angered you. I should not have bullied you. I should have known better. You guys are not the ones to mess with. I've realized that. You know, because you can't handle the stress because you're morbidly obese. And I should have known better. I should have taken that into account. And I'm sorry. Rather than needlessly trolling you, I should have helped you get past the trauma. I should have helped you to get over it. I mean, I can't help you get over anything physically, because of the obesity, but I can help you emotionally, and I should have. And while we're on the subject, I want to make because this also upsets me a little. Because here's the thing: there are some people were taking my side in this whole debate, and some of the things that those people said that were on my side ostensibly, I found kind of upsetting. And they one thing is that, well, these anime people, they're all sitting in their mom's basements, right? They're sitting in their parents' basements, yelling at you. And I want to be clear, I know that you're not all sitting in your parents' basements. You might also be in their den or in their attic. They don't let you in the living room because they're ashamed, but the point is that you're not necessarily in the basement. You might not even have a basement. As for the issue of being demonically possessed, are you all demonically possessed? Well, probably, but you've got so many other problems that the demon possession isn't even the biggest one. So that's the good news. Your life is so bad that in comparison to your other issues, being demonically possessed isn't that. So anyway, I think that's my, that's on the bright side, is what I'm trying to say. So, good. I think with that, I think it's safe to say that I've settled all these beefs, and now we can all get along and live happily ever after. You're welcome.